Hi everyone, welcome. Today, we're tackling a common car maintenance task, replacing struts. But we're going to do it in a way that avoids needing a wheel alignment afterward. Sounds good? Let's get started. Replacing struts can seem daunting, but it's manageable. If you follow these steps, you can save money on alignment costs. First, preparation is key. Make sure you have the right tools. You'll need a socket set, wrenches, a strut spring compressor, penetrating oil, a jack stands, and possibly a breaker bar. Safety first. Always use jack stands when working under a vehicle. Never rely solely on a jack. Loosen the lug nuts on the wheel of the strut you're replacing. Don't remove them completely yet. Next, safely lift the vehicle with a jack. Place the jack stand securely under the frame. Then, lower the vehicle onto the jack stand. Now, remove the wheel completely. Spray all nuts and bolts related to the strut assembly with penetrating oil. This will make them much easier to remove. Let the oil soak in for at least 15 minutes. Now the fun part. Carefully remove any brake lines or ABS sensor wires attached to the strut assembly. Be gentle. You don't want to damage them. Unbolt the sway bar link from the strut. You might need a wrench and a socket to do this. Next, loosen the two lower strut mounting bolts that connect the strut to the steering knuckle. Don't remove them completely yet. Now, go to the top of the strut assembly inside the engine bay. Loosen the strut mount nuts. Again, don't remove them completely yet. The goal here is to keep the strut assembly in its original position until the last moment. Now, fully remove the lower strut mounting bolts. Support the steering knuckle to prevent it from falling outward. Then, carefully remove the strut mount nuts from the top. With the strut now free, slowly and carefully remove it from the vehicle. This is where the spring compressor comes in. Place the strut assembly in the spring compressor and compress the spring until it's loose. Now, you can safely remove the strut mount and replace the strut. When installing the new strut, make sure to transfer over any necessary components from the old strut assembly. This includes the strut mount and any bushings or hardware. Now, slowly decompress the spring. Next, carefully install the new strut assembly back into the vehicle. Start by aligning the top strut mount and loosely install the nuts. Then, align the bottom of the strut with the steering knuckle and insert the bolts. Tighten the lower strut mounting bolts to the specified torque. Tighten the strut mount nuts from the top. Reconnect the sway bar link, brake lines, and ABS sensor wires. Reinstall the wheel and tighten the lug nuts. Lower the vehicle and remove the jack stand. Finally, torque the lug nuts to the correct specification. Repeat the same process for the other strut if needed. By following this procedure, keeping everything aligned, you've avoided changing the suspension geometry. No alignment should be needed. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more car maintenance tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. See you in the next video.